Now, the new school year is quickly approaching, depending on when your kids start, and kids and parents are getting ready. Students will need to establish a good study routine early on in the year and then try not to get too stressed. No problem, right? Well, there's plenty to it. Here with some back to school advice is Celeste Karachuk with Kumon, Canada. Your kids are back last week.
They were.
So a lot of kids already into this phase of their year, and coming out of the summer months when we tend to let our kids go just a little bit with bedtimes and routines. Really important to reestablish some of these routines.
You want to start at least a week beforehand, getting them back into regular meals, breakfast at a certain time, lunch, dinner, bedtime. You should start rolling back to a decent bedtime so that they can used to get up in the morning, get used to that routine, and also take into account sort of what they're going to be doing after school. So maybe getting them used to being busy and doing their time management skills and getting them all organized.
Pace really changes when you get back into that routine. So let's talk about initially some good study habits. I suppose it depends on the age, but very early on they still come home with some assignments in the evening. How do you establish a routine on that front?
You want to pick a time and a place to do it. So if it's right after school and it's in a certain area of your home and it's always done there, it's more likely to be consistent and to be done every day. If it's all over the place or before supper, after supper, before bed, a lot of times it can be forgotten. So if you're setting the standard right from the beginning of the school year, they can be consistent. It's done after school in a certain desk area, table, and hopefully not in front of the TV where there's less distractions. Then that sets them up for the rest of the year.
A temptation for a lot of parents when you start helping is that you end up doing the homework. How do you avoid that?
Well, you want to make sure that the kids are experiencing their own success. Right? You don't want them to do it. So you want to make sure that they can figure it out. You might have to still give them hints, help point them in the right direction, but usually teachers don't give the assignment without the answers being collectively in a textbook, in a book, on the internet. So you want to make sure they can find the answers and not you.
Lots of great advice and much more you can find. To learn more about Kumon, check under links in the news on our website. Thank you, Celeste.
You're welcome.
And for more on this and all things parenting, you can pick up your free copy of Calgary's Child magazine or online at calgaryschild.com.